Well, hello everybody out there, Ethan here at the 11 Bang Bang channel, and today I'm going to do a very quick video on something that's been bothering me for a little while now. If you watch any of our videos when we do Colt versus Smith & Wesson, especially single action Army versus Smith & Wesson Model 3, you're going to notice a common trend when we're shooting black powder. And that is, after about 5 or 6 rounds, the Schofield starts to gum up, or the Model 3 in general. At first I thought maybe this was just the modern day replicas, but come to find out it happens with the originals too. I shot at 44 Russian one day and I got to looking into it. I was like, where is all this fouling gathering at that's making this cylinder not want to turn? And I found out that it's actually gathering up right here around that center axis pin right at the front of the cylinder. So I was thinking to myself, how could I fix this? Well, I found a pretty easy little technique to keep your Model 3s from gumming up and looking bad whenever you're competing against a Colt. And that is, depending on what model you have, you got a Schofield, you got to take these 2 screws out here. If you got a Russian, you got a top retaining screw. But take your cylinder off, pull it out, whatever. Take that center pin and grease it up real good up in there. I was actually using some lithium grease. You get a nice layer, you just fill the gap in between the cylinder and the center axis pin there with grease, and you won't have that problem anymore. I'll tell you why. So the way the grease works is it works like, it's really thick, right? It works like a wall. And when you're shooting this thing, bang, 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 normally what's happening is you're getting black powder fouling is getting in between that little tiny gap in between the axis pin and the cylinder. And what it's doing is it starts filling up with fouling. Once it gets full of fouling, it gets really rough. It starts filling that gap and expanding, and it'll lock your cylinder up. If you got that thing full of grease though, you're shooting bang, 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 that fouling that normally would be blowing back into that little gap is now getting stuck to that first little layer of grease. And so it can't get into that gap, which is also being lubricated by the grease as you're going around. And once you shoot enough, it's gonna start working its way back into the grease, but it's just gonna dirty the grease up. You'd have to shoot a lot to get it to actually shut down. So just a little tidbit for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your powder dry and trust in God. Bye.